Good morning, interwebs. It's about 8:20. I've been up for about an hour, but I've been trying to do it really quietly, like super duper silent, because both boys are still totally asleep. And it took a while for them to go to bed last night, so I'm really hoping they'll stay asleep as long as possible. Though Steve should be home from work soon. So that probably means everybody will be up and around, and then the silence will be over. How did I spend my hour? Basically looking at Instagram, because it was the thing I could do, like, completely silently. And, of course, I got dressed and did my makeup and hair and stuff. So that was good. And I'm loving this shirt. I got it at Goodwill, like, 2 weeks ago. It's the first time I've worn it. And the thing I love most about it is, I guess it's actually a pajama shirt when I read the label in the back. And that is one of the lovely things about Goodwill, is you can buy things on the normal clothing rack and then find out they're pajamas. But it's totally legal as normal clothes, because I bought it in the regular clothes section. So now I just get to be comfy all day and pretend they're not pajamas. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do today. The kitchen smells delicious and like peaches, just because there's peaches sitting there. So I will probably have to tend to some of those again today. And maybe we'll deal with some squash. We'll see. But it looks like it's going to be a nice, cool, cozy, kind of just hanging around the house day. So we'll see. I told you last night I was going to start something new. And I did. I started this. I got to about where my thumb is. It is going to be a Christmas present for somebody. And it is based on this free pattern from Your Inspirations, which is for a blast off crochet snuggle sack. So it's kind of like those mermaid tail blankets, but it's a rocket ship. And then I'm taking the idea and then modifying the pattern and doing it in the round. And I'm also using a different kind of yarn, because I'm using what I have on hand, because I'm trying to make most of my presents this year out of stash. So that'll be good. And I've been working on that all morning, and I sat down just to do a few rows, and while Steve has been peaching, he just got through one lug, and him and the boys are washing another. I've been sitting here on the couch doing that, and Steve has been at the table working on the peaches, and we've been watching YouTube videos together, because we're out of Big Brother and shows that are appropriate to watch with the boys, so we're watching my YouTube, because he loves me. So, that has been our afternoon so far. It's been nice and relaxing, and figure soon here I'm going to need to go and make lunch. Don't know what we're going to have. Maybe we'll have some pasta or something. I'll have to go figure something out. Maybe I'll make some more soup. It is kind of rainy out. Maybe I'll have soup for dinner. Options. There's lots of good veggies and stuff in the kitchen, so we'll see what I come up with. I managed to pull myself away from my crocheting long enough to make lunch and stuff. I think I may have told you that already. And take a nap for like an hour and a half. And then I made dinner, which was pretty easy, because I actually just made pasta and then poured some of the leftover soup from lunch over it. And it made really tasty pasta sauce, because it was kind of thick soup to begin with. And I added some cottage cheese, and that was delicious. And then, what else have I done that's productive? I also unloaded all of the tomatoes that Steve brought in yesterday. So those 2 shelves, there's like 170 some. He brought those in yesterday. Our potatoes are on the bottom. And then I've been working on some more peaches, and I'm making jam right now to can. And then we've been putting a whole bunch of the chunks in the freezer, because this year I think we're just going to freeze and not can, at least not yet. Because we can always like jam or do other things with the frozen ones if we run out of freezer space. But I think we're going to try that this year. And the boys are watching a movie, having their last slumber party in the living room while they are sisterless, because my daughter gets home tomorrow. My mother-in-law is flying her out from California, so my mother-in-law will be here tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then she leaves the next morning. So we'll have an overnight house guest, but not like long-term, which is fine. And yeah, so just enjoying our last evening with only the 2, and looking forward to tomorrow when we have all 3 back. So that's kind of where that is, and I have to finish this jam, and I need to finish a video for tonight, and yeah. that's about that. I spent most of my day crocheting. I have not had a project that has been this, like, all-consuming in a while, which is good. I don't know what it is about this, if it's that I'm basically making up, well, I mean, the pattern's based on something, but I'm coming up with how to execute it myself. If that's it, or if I'm just thinking it's really cute, or I don't know what. But I'm enjoying it, probably more than I should be, and I've been catching up on podcasts today, and just, you know, generally doing stuff, but not necessarily the stuff that needs to be done, but that stuff will all get done in good time. So I'm making this jam tonight, taking care of the peaches that need to be taken care of right away, and then the other ones are just getting a little bit riper for tomorrow. I think we only have about a lug and a half left to deal with after this, and I might get that half dealt with tonight. So that's it. I will talk to you all in the morning. Nighty-night. Bye. It is now 11:21, and I am finished canning for the night. Steve just left for work. I ended up with 19 pint jars of peach jam, and then this 1 pint jar of, like, what didn't fit in the scrapings and stuff that I'll just throw in the fridge, and we will eat in the next couple days here. So now I am off to put this blog together and head to bed.